One of the most lucrative niches for freelance writers is personal finance. I earn six figures in this niche, and I really think that you can too. That's because you don't need a business degree or a banking background to become a personal finance writer. Chances are you already have some type of expertise that you can tap into and get started. You're probably wondering, what kind of experience do you need to become a personal finance writer if it's not a business degree or something like that? So for me, I had a background in nonprofit fundraising, I did administrative work, I did event planning, and then when I started freelancing, I started off editing credit card reviews, and then I was asked to write those credit card reviews. And it was really a natural transition because I had a credit card at the time. I knew how it worked. I knew how my payments worked and the interest rates and all that good stuff, and could just kind of fill in the gaps and learn the credit stuff as I went along with it. Then when my husband and I bought a house, I started writing about mortgages and real estate. I understood that process. I knew what it took to get a loan. I understood what was happening in the real estate market at the time because I was living it. So I want you to think about, as you move through life, what kind of experience are you having with your money and financial products and those processes that can help you write for clients. Maybe start thinking about who you're an audience for, because you understand the type of content and the type of connection and messaging that financial brand needs to make with their ideal client, because it's you. All right, so what type of clients can you get as a freelance writer in the personal finance niche? This can fall into a couple different buckets. One is online publications. These are maybe more SEO or search engine optimized content. How to, explainer pieces, definitions. That's an easy one to get to because a lot of people are competing to get those top results. When people Google, how do I improve my credit score, or how do I refinance my student loans? Next are personal stories. A lot of publications want personal financial journey stories, like I paid off $20,000 in debt. Here's how. I sent my kid to camp by flipping yard sale stuff on eBay. Here's what I did. Like, if you have an interesting story dealing with how you've handled money, both for better or worse, a lot of publications will pay you to submit that story. So it's not necessarily ongoing work, but it's a great way to get a byline and to get your name out there. And then think about financial product brands or financial service providers. Accountants, mortgage lenders, real estate agents, all of these people need social media content, email newsletters, blog posts. Maybe they want YouTube video scripts, or just like a large brand that's selling something, an app. All of those interactions need content. And so you can find opportunity there for either B2B or B2C clients and services. So B2B is a business selling to other businesses. Maybe it's a software or something like that. B2C would be a business selling to clients. They're looking for individuals to buy their product or service. So that's like a nice designation to kind of put in your pitches, just to make sure you understand their business model, because that really gives it a personalized touch. So how do you get started as a personal freelance writer? So the first thing I would recommend is doing an audit of all of your experiences with money, whether it's paying off debt by budgeting, investing in your work 401k, or refinancing your student loans, getting a mortgage. Like, you have experience with money in some way, and that's really the first stepping stone to writing about personal finance. So there's a need for writers in all of those areas and plenty more. It's best to start off with areas that you're personally familiar with, and then you can research and learn as you gain experience. So in order to start looking for jobs, recommend kind of covering a bunch of different bases. Make a profile on a platform like Upwork or Fiverr. Start searching LinkedIn and connecting with people there. See who's posting for opportunities for writers. Maybe look for formal job postings that are designed just for freelancers, whether it's on Indeed or ProBlogger or sites like this. If you are just starting from scratch, you probably want a more aggressive pitch schedule. If you have more experience and you're just looking to really define a niche for yourself in personal finance, then you might want to pitch less aggressively until you have like that diverse mix of clients that you like. All right, once you've got some bylines under your belt, it's time to level up, both by expanding your expertise and the type of projects that you offer your clients. So you can really increase your pay by writing about more complex topics. That's things like taxes, insurance, wealth management, and investing. These are really the areas that are going to pay better. And then you can also increase the type of writing services that you offer. So you're probably going to start off writing blog posts, Maybe you read up on SEO best practices for writing, and then you can incorporate those things into your deliverables as well, whether it's a meta description, title tag, also social media copy so that you can help your client promote the content that they're creating. Then think about other types of marketing materials that businesses want. There's so much content that people need created. Like I'm telling you, there's just so much opportunity. Newsletters, white papers, like downloadable lead generation pieces, landing pages for their website, bios for everybody in a company. I mean, that list goes on and on. So as you kind of gain experience and understand what people are looking for and how to communicate within that industry of personal finance, you can offer these extra services as well. All right, whether you're a current or aspiring freelance writer who wants to level up your income, personal finance is one of the best ways to do it. Just be sure to skip as many mistakes as possible along the way. I've made plenty. So check out this video on how to make your life easier by avoiding common pitfalls as a freelance writer.